And now that's changing in Croatia, but at the time that I started here, you were just supposed to know because everyone before you knew.
What the heck brought you to Croatia and why?
Very good question. Very easy answer, because I was brought by force. I was younger and under the age of 18, which means your parents decide things for you. And because of my parents and actually the job of my dad, we moved then to Croatia. And he's also Croatian, as you can see by the last name.
I came for love.
Okay.
Stayed for punica, so.
Stayed for Punica and few apartments in Split as well. It's always useful to have that one. Why not?
When I was in Italy, my friends were telling me, yo, you need to come to this country. It's beautiful. It's like Amazon island, like beautiful women. It's cheap. You know,
That's true.
The food is great, and sad to say, I didn't even know Croatia kind of existed until 2012. So I came to Croatia, and I met my wife.
How would you describe to all of us your experience of living and working in Croatia culture, Doc?
Yeah, it was sort of just like you're just thrown into the fire, and you know you're not. In the U.S., I think we're better at explaining things to people because we have people from all over. And now that's changing in Croatia, but at the time that I started here, you were just supposed to know because everyone before you knew because everybody before you was from here.
I mean, really, truly, I think anyone moving to Croatia can definitely find a space here for themselves.
The people are very open, but the institutions are not. And that's why you need veze.
The biggest shock to me, though, I'll be honest, is because I'm from Virginia, Northern Virginia and DC, and we're very fast paced. So when I see people take like a 30 or 1 hour coffee break, that was like that was the longest thing. It was kind of like shocking for me in the beginning because we're so used to moving so fast and have to get work done. So I remember we were sitting down for an hour talking about life, and I'm just thinking about what we got to get done, what we got to do everything. But now I got acclimated now. For me, it's like there's a pool of talent here, even though it's not a bigger market as in like the States where you can find like specialized people, but once you find them over here, you can excel really well, from my experience.
Talent pool is definitely something that I think people outside of Croatia don't really understand how talented people that come here from this school system are. They're hungry for things, they have an amazing work ethic, at least of course the people I've gotten to work with, and something that I really, really cherish in people that I work with is that coming from Croatia and knowing that you're working for a brand that's here, you know that, of course, for instance, at Adidas, you have smaller resources and budgets because you are Croatia. And of course, bigger markets need bigger resources, which leaves the smaller amount for us. And they're very resourceful. With limited resources, they can do things that bigger markets are doing.
Well, in terms of their like quality or capabilities, they're very high, but the biggest problem with my students is they just generally are pessimistic. And so, you know, they will accept a 2 when they should aspire for a 5.
Can you name a tradition that Croatians do every year and that you really like it?
I would say going to the coast. Because in the States, when I tell my friends or family that I'm going to the coast, they think that I'm rich or anything like that. Because in America, only rich people go to the coast and the beach and all these stuff. So it's really like a gem over here to be able to, because I know Croatians, they'll find families, friends, or anybody to make sure they go to the coast over the summer. So that tradition is really beautiful.
Christmas Eve in the center of the city, day drinking, having fun, and then going to your parents for dinner. That's a tradition.